You're watching Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Around Town is sponsored by Chemung Canal Trust Company. They're really nice people. Trust is their middle name. Service is their motto. And I like them a lot, and that's why I bank there. If you ever come by to look me up, I'll be in the vault. Safe place. I am having a cup of coffee at a bowling alley. And this is Maple City Bowling in Hornell, and Bill is the owner. And what's Bill's last name?
Scheiwer.
And S-C?
S-C-H-E-I-W-E-R.
Think of that because you want to phone him and come in and bowl, because this is quite a bowling alley. Very interesting. What's the phone number?
It's area code 607-324-1011.
You'd be surprised how few people remember their own phone numbers.
Yeah, I had to think about that a minute.
They never call themselves. This is quite a big place, and you've got a party room for private parties, and you've got all kinds of things ready to do. Whether you have weddings too?
We have receptions. We do anything up to a wedding, say a bachelorette parties.
Bachelorette parties?
Yes, yeah.
Ah.
You know, we don't have actual weddings here, but we've had wedding parties come in after their...
I never thought of having a bachelorette party in a bowling alley. What do they do, bowl, obviously?
Dance in the bar area. We have a full lounge and restaurant here. So
and music and everything?
Yeah, DJ.
Ah. You got everything. You got it made here in the middle of Hornell.
Yeah. It's we're really steering towards family entertainment here. Kind of steered away from live music. We did for many, many years. My two partners, Matt Testani and Richard Argentieri, we bought the place in 2005 and been running strong ever since. And we're really focusing now on family entertainment.
Well, this is so clean. You've got a counter, food service.
Right, at the snack bar, which is here, and then we have the lounge, which dining in there.
And where's the lounge, back here?
Around the corner here. We can walk.
You've got this whole area.
Yeah, it's pretty spacious when it comes to bowling.
I'm going to say this is big.
Yeah, it's a lot of bowling centers are narrow and tight. We're pretty spacious here.
And you are a bowler, obviously.
Yes,
you get to bowl for free.
Yeah, I've been bowling my whole life.
And you said something. He said he used to be pretty good, but I think you're pretty good now. You were very good. You were super good, and always won every bet. And now you're winning almost every bet.
Almost, right. But yeah, it's just with business now, I don't bowl nearly as much. I'm trying to concentrate on the center here.
Is there a trick to it?
Just being friendly, your staff being friendly, clean, like you're saying, and just good family entertainment.
But how do you win at bowling all the time?
How do I win? Well, it just takes a lot of practice. I mean,
it's like golf.
Yeah, exactly. We got quite a few local bowlers here that are top notch, that bowl, make money, and
really.
So yeah,
and it's healthy too. Very
healthy. You can do it from a toddler all the way to a senior citizen.
And you told me something interesting. I didn't believe this, but it really struck me. You've got a group of toddlers coming in here in about a half an hour.
Yeah, 10:30.
Age what?
4 and 5 year olds.
4 and 5 years.
Pre-K. It's a Head Start program in Hornell.
And why do they come to a bowling alley? How did this happen?
We do a lot of field trips with different elementary schools, high schools, church groups.
What great promotion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It gets them bowling young. That's what we want.
Yeah.
And they carry on throughout their life, right?
Do other bowling alleys do that too?
Oh yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm naive. I never dawned on me.
What we're concentrating on is family packages where it's affordable for the people in Hornell to come bowl as a family, which a lot of families are getting away with being together,
Sure.
and this bowling is a great way to have your whole family come in for a couple hours and bowl, and fairly inexpensive. I mean, we can do a family package at $35, and that gives you 2 hours of bowling, your bowling shoes.
What do you mean by family? How many in the family?
It's up to 6 people. You get one
Really?
lane. It's only $35. You get a pizza and a pitcher of soda, along with 2 hours of bowling. So, I mean, it's...
Every member of the family?
Yep, up to 6 people. Right.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, we just started this year, and it's really taken off.
You got a gold mine here.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but we're
You're getting there, huh? I see on television every once in a while when they shoot bowling features that these bowling balls have become, from the standard old black ones to multicolors, all kinds of things. What makes a bowling ball the bowling ball for you?
Well, they make all sorts of bowling balls, from just a beginner toddler all the way up to a professional.
Is that the size that's different?
No, the size is all the same, but it's what's inside the ball and what the ball is made of on the cover stock. We have a house pro here that runs the pro shop, and he's able to fit anybody up from a toddler all the way up to someone that's a very avid bowler.
So you actually fit the ball.
Right, right.
Each ball is made for a person.
Absolutely.
Really?
We have house balls for families that come in that maybe only come in once or twice a year, or you go to the pro shop and you can purchase a bowling ball and it's actually custom fit to your hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah. Expensive?
Not really. They range anywhere from $60 up to $200.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the difference between the $60 and the $200?
Just the way the makeup of the bowling ball, what they call the engine inside. There's a weight block. And
do you win more with the expensive bowling ball?
Excuse me?
Do you win more with the expensive bowling ball?
There's more action with the ball.
Really?
The more expensive, right?
I never knew about all these things.
Yeah, it's quite intriguing, actually. I wish we had time where I could take you down back and show you the machines and see how the pin setter actually works, which a lot of people never get to really
It's automatic.
experience. Yeah, it's all automatic, a lot of moving parts, and
We can take a picture of that.
oh, absolutely.
Does anybody get a chance to go back and see that?
We try to take when the schools come in versus a I'm lost of words here.
Make something up.
Just a group like we're coming in today, sometimes we'll take the kids back and they'll take a look at the machine and they get a kick out of that, and I'll take different customers down back to take a look at it also.
You're very customer friendly.
Well, that's a lot of places, especially the bowling centers, that we have to do. You want people to come back. And if they don't have a good time here and have good food, a clean facility, and a lot of fun on the lanes, they're not going to come back. So that's what we instill with our staff here, is to make sure everybody has a good time.
And you seem to be such a nice person.
Well, thank you.
You're kind of a welcoming guy. I mean, it's nice to come and say hello.
You can come see me anytime.
I feel like I know you.
Thank you.
You're going to help me make a great win with bowling.
Yeah, we're trying to bring bowling back in Hornell and for families. So that's it's.
I want to see these machines. I'm going to go back and see the machines. Come by. I'll be back there fixing. What do you push buttons to do it, or it's automatic?
Yeah, it's automatic, but we have buttons back there you can push.
I love pushing buttons. Bye-bye.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. Do you see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
Local news is important because it highlights what's going on in the community, whether it's small businesses or certain events that really bring the community together. National news, while it may affect us, isn't as important as local news is to the community. For me, it's pretty special because this actually is home. I grew up in the Elmira area. I went to an Elmira school. I went to college in Pennsylvania, not very far from here, so to be able to come back and report in my own area, it's truly amazing. This is home.
Life, it never stops moving, getting from here to there, managing long hours at work, juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online. Bank with our mobile app. Deposit a check with your smartphone. Open an account at Chemung Canal and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. We on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. Dreams, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. This is the place. We break it out, we sing it loud, scream and shout. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Surrounded by cakes, surrounded by good things, and surrounded by a good lady. This is Debbie
Rose.
Debbie Rose.
Yes.
My hands are cold. They put us in chairs separated so you can see the cake, because the name of the place here is
Stone Cottage Cakery.
in,
Hornell,
and what's the address?
13 McLean Avenue,
And what's the phone number?
324-4058.
She got it all. I wanted you to have these because this is a place you have to come. The smell in here is wonderful. She's the owner with her lovely daughter, and they make all of these cakes,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Every day.
Wednesday through Saturday we do. We're open Wednesday through Saturday.
Why aren't you fat?
I think I am.
No, you're not. You must have all these cakes and temptations
We
galore.
have to taste to make sure they're,
Oh,
good for the customer.
of course you do.
Yeah.
Good. Well, when you weren't looking, I went around to these cakes and I went like that, took a little taste of each and they're delicious.
And so you approve?
Yeah, I'm not telling the truth, you know. I don't want to make him trouble. Yes, well, you have a reputation all around, not only from here, but from miles around.
Well, that's
for
good
being
to
the
know.
place to come and gorge into delicious things. What made you come here and do this? And this is such a cozy place.
When my kids were little, I wanted to know how to decorate cakes for them. So my husband signed me up for a 10-week course, and at the end of that 10 weeks, I knew that's what I wanted to do.
Where do you go for a 10-week course?
It was in Dansville.
Really?
Yep, yep.
Oh.
And then I went to work for a grocery store in town. I worked at a bakery, another bakery in town, and then I decided I wanted to step out on my own. So we've been here 9 years, and so yeah. And this building was built in 1920. And
Really?
It was, yes. And they sold monuments for the cemetery right behind us.
Oh.
And it came up for sale, and we renovated, and
It's like
we
new.
did a lot of work, a lot of work. My husband did 90% of it.
It's a lot, but it's so nice, and you have vaulted ceilings too,
Mhm,
which
mhm.
really nice.
Yeah, he did a great job.
You must be so proud.
I am. I'm proud of him, proud of the business, proud of my kids. My daughter Andrea helps too. So yeah,
They are
it's a
nice-
family affair.
And what kind of cakes? Now, if somebody wants a custom cake, you'll do it. But you also have regular standard cakes that you sell for occasions.
Yes, all occasion cakes, a lot of wedding cakes, and we send cakes to the grocery store in Arkport and Canasteo every week, just about. On occasion, we do sugar cookies when asked.
My
So-
wife loves cookies.
Well, if I had some, I'd send them home with you, but
Darn.
so yeah.
I have a question. This is a sample cake. Are these real flowers? Or
No, these are silk.
Silk.
And this is rolled fondant.
Ah.
And this is a lace that...
So this is for display only?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all display cakes.
And you make them just like this?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And this one has diamonds on it?
Yes.
How do you know which? There's a big one back there with daisies on it. Is that a real one?
No.
Oh,
That's
for show
display
too.
too. Yep.
And you make all of these exactly the way you show them?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yep.
Do you have a catalog where you say take one from column A and one from column B? Or?
Usually what happens is the bride brings a picture in or will send us a picture on our phone and ask if we can do it. Most of the time we can.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very custom.
Is it expensive?
I don't think so. Not for this area, no.
Well, what does a cake like this cost?
This one here probably, I'll say $200.
And does that include, what did she say?
What lens?
186.
186.
And it feeds 62 wedding servings.
We're getting all the hot news now. What did she say?
$186, and it would feed how many lens?
62 people.
62 people.
62 people?
This one here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not including the top tier, though.
Right.
Do you put flowers on them, or do you make them out of sugar?
Whatever the customer wants.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people to feed with one cake.
Well, it's for a wedding, so
Yeah.
usually a wedding there's
Is it mostly weddings or all kinds, birthdays
all
too?
kinds, yep. Yep.
Which is your favorite?
Weddings, definitely. They're quicker, that's where the money is, and it makes a lot of people happy,
I can imagine.
so.
I have a feeling it makes you happy too.
It does, most of the time, right, Linz?
You two work together all the time?
Yes.
And you spread this, what is that, sugar or cream or what on the?
Buttercream.
Buttercream.
Buttercream, mm-hmm.
Boy, I'd go crazy here. I'd never make it out.
Well, I've been doing this for 33 years, so
I didn't know you were that old.
I'm 39, but, so I started young.
And does your husband help too?
If the furnace quits, he'll fix the furnace, things like that. But Christmas time, he does help decorate Christmas cookies, actually.
You make Christmas cookies as well as cakes?
Yes.
What kind of Christmas cookies?
Sugar.
Gingerbread?
No.
No? Sugar cookies?
Yeah. The cutouts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, you have a lot of fun. I can't imagine a business to be in that's more fun than this.
It's it's pretty fun. You get to be creative. Very creative.
Well, I think you are a very nice, creative lady, and you make me so anxious to eat something.
Well, I actually have cupcakes for you to take home.
She has cupcakes to take home. Sorry, we have to leave you now, but I'm taking cupcakes home. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Come by and visit, just to come by and smell and see. It's worth it. What's the address again?
13 McLean Avenue, Hornell.
Hornell, and you can always call up
607-324-4058.
What a nice business. We'll see you. I'm going to have a cupcake now. Bye-bye.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Strawberries? Okay.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. every day. No matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.
Life, it never stops moving. Getting from here to there. Managing long hours at work. Juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online. Bank with our mobile app. Deposit a check with your smartphone. Open an account at Chemung Canal and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
We're going to do something different today. I want you to shut off your television sets because you're going to go and have breakfast with me. I'm at a wonderful place called
Waffle Frolic.
Waffle Frolic, and this is the lady who owns it, Alexis Randall.
Yep.
No relation to Tony, but she built this whole place up right smack in the middle of Ithaca. It's worth the trip. I will be here to share with you, and I'm gonna eat while we're doing the interview because why should I be doing this show if it's not to have a good time? So now, tell me everything you were telling me before the camera started. You're the owner, you built all this up, and not only is she here on her day off, but she came in just to be sure we got good waffles. And I'm gonna eat while she's talking.
As you should, yes.
And she's got a diamond in her nose, and I asked her, is this a real diamond? She said, yes. So business must be very good.
Business is really good.
Take it away, there's the camera, they're all yours. Get ready to come by because I'm gonna start eating up, but I'll wait for you for later.
Yeah, well, enjoy. We've been open here now since 2010, which has been a really incredible experience.
Even the mayor comes here.
Yes, even the mayor comes here. He is a great patron of ours, and it was myself and another Ithaca College alumni had opened this 7 years ago. And this location had been a cafe that I had enjoyed going to when I was in college.
But you have different kind of waffles.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm having a what, buttermilk?
This is a buttermilk waffle. We have buttermilk waffles, cornbread waffles.
This is delicious,
buckwheat.
delicious.
We also have a vegan and gluten-free waffle, which has been really great for us. We have a really great following with families with either the whole family or individual members of the family that can't eat gluten or can't eat dairy or can't eat eggs, and they're able to come here and all eat together, which has been really a nice experience for
And
those
this
people.
is special syrup too.
That is real local organic maple syrup from the Schoolyard Sugar Bush, and they are the people that sell maple syrup at the Ithaca Farmers Market.
Wow.
And they've been partners with us for years now, and that has been a really good partnership for us because maple syrup is hard to find in big quantities. It's a lot of effort to make it. It's quite expensive, and so teaming up with a local maple syrup farmer was really great.
You're going to forgive me for eating while you're talking.
I would expect nothing less.
So go ahead and tell us the times you're open, when you're open.
We're open.
Are you expensive? Only for breakfast, all day?
We're open breakfast, brunch, and lunch. And on the weekdays, we're open from 7 to 4, and on the weekends, 8 to 3. And I would say an average meal here would be around $10 between the food and the coffee, but plenty of people come in just for coffee. A lot of people come in every day for coffee, and that's part of the reason we open so early is so we can accommodate people on their way to work in the mornings, and especially in the summertime, tourists that want to get breakfast and then head to the gorges, head to the lake, go visit the schools. Being open at 7 to get them fed and on their way was really good in the summertime.
I've never tasted a waffle like this because it's kind of crunchy on the outside and it holds all the syrup in little squares, Did you come up with this?
Yeah, it's a very simple recipe. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's very pure and straightforward. We make pretty much everything here from scratch. All the batter we hand mix. We make all the toppings from scratch: the caramel, the lemon curd, the chocolate sauce, the whipped cream. You know, we hand cut all the strawberries. It's a lot of work.
I
but
told you it'd be worth the trip.
yeah, it is. I think it's a product that speaks for itself. I'm very proud of it, and it's something that I don't make food that I wouldn't eat myself, and I'm pretty picky about the food I eat.
What if somebody wants to come in and they just are dying to take some home? Can that be done too? Or does it lose the crunchiness?
I think it's best eaten here, but we do plenty of orders to go. We even do delivery orders through our partner at Ithaca to Go. I've had people come in here and they order, 5 twin waffles. They say no butter, no sugar. They say put them in a box. I'm going to go home and freeze them, and I'm going to eat them over the next few weeks. Or I've had people try and somehow take them home to their family and things, which we can't necessarily discourage or recommend, but I've had people do it many times, so it must work out well enough.
But it's delicious. It's a very good product.
Thank you.
I've never really, and I haven't tasted anything like this anyplace else, because it has a combination of all kinds of crunchiness and sweetness and yum, and she's a very nice lady. If you ever come by, say hello to her. She needs all the cheer she can get because she's working here very hard.
Yeah, it is a labor of love, I will say, and it's been a great learning experience, and I've worked on building a place where it's great for the employees as well as for the customers. We have a lot of young people that work here, and I think that's a really great culture too. Yes,
and it's a college town.
Yeah, so even high school kids work here, and I think it's really great to have this as the first job for a lot of young people. That's something I've worked really hard to create, is a really good environment for young people to work in.
I like your idea where you said you're going to go to the falls, or you're going to go sightseeing or do other things, and now come here for waffles and breakfast and other things. You serve other things besides waffles.
Yeah, we do like panini sandwiches. We do eggs and bacon on a waffle. One of our biggest and best sellers, especially amongst the college students, is the fried chicken and waffles, which is
fried chicken and waffles.
Yeah, it's a specialty that we didn't create that or anything, but it's something that you find in a lot of waffle restaurants, and we were able to make a version of that for our menu. We have a really great hot sauce that goes with it that we make ourselves.
Really?
And it's
I'm
even
sorry,
available,
I can't resist.
No, go for it. It's even available gluten-free, which is a really big thing for us because it's not very common to find gluten-free fried chicken places. So I've had people that come in here and they say, I haven't been able to have fried chicken or a waffle in 10 years, and this is just so great that I have that option now.
Wonderful.
So.
I'm making a pig of myself.
Well, I've seen people, that's the small size, so I've
This is
seen,
small.
Yeah, so what the other size is 2 of those together. We call that the twin. You got the single. I've seen little kids devour a twin in 5 seconds. They just put it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for my waffles.
Yeah, of course.
And thank you for the idea here. It's a really interesting place. And these are, and I wouldn't say it if it wasn't so, they really are delicious. It's a combination I've never tasted any place. So thank you. I'll be sitting at this table. I'll be waiting for you. Come on, shut the TV off. Take my advice. It's worth the trip here. Right? They're going crazy now back at the station. We'll see you soon.
You're watching WENY HD.